I know many of you expect me to stand here and list all that we've accomplished together. And don't get me wrong, I am incredibly proud of what we've done over these past 10 years for the middle class and for those working hard to join it. But tonight is not about looking back. Tonight is about the future. Our future as a party and as a country. As liberals, we often hear criticism that we don't take a victory lap when we achieve something big. We accomplish something significant, and then we immediately move on to the next challenge. Because as progressives, we know that there is always more to do. Yes, it's important to reflect on our successes, but tonight is not about that. Tonight, as always, we focus on what still needs to be done to build a country that remains worthy of all Canadians. Simply put, this is the work of a lifetime. We, as Liberals, are committed to making this country even better, not because it is broken, but because we have an opportunity and therefore a responsibility to ensure that Canada remains the best country on earth. These past 10 years have been challenging, crisis after crisis testing Canadians at every turn. But through it all, Canadians have shown resilience. We have come together, supported one another, and emerged stronger each time. And now, as we face yet another defining moment, an existential challenge from abroad, an economic crisis at home, Canadians are proving once again who we are, not by defining ourselves in opposition to others, but by standing proudly in our own identity. We are a country that understands that defending fundamental rights is the only way to safeguard freedom. We are a country that believes no one should be left behind, and that everyone deserves a fair shot at success. We are a country that rejects the false choice between a strong economy and a healthy environment. We are a country that embraces reconciliation and true partnership with Indigenous peoples, because it is the only path to a shared and prosperous future. You proved it in 2015. You proved it again in 2019, and once more in 2021. You mobilized. You knocked on doors in the rain, in the freezing cold, in the middle of a pandemic, because you believed in a better future. And together, we changed this country for the better. A party is not just a name, a logo, or a leader. It's you. It's the people who day in and day out carry the hopes of Canadians. A country is more than a flag or a piece of land. It's a vision, one that is built, step by step, by people like you. 60 years ago on Parliament Hill, Prime Minister Lester B. Pearson raised our beautiful maple leaf for the first time. At the time, it was debated. But Pearson knew then what we know now. Our flag would become a symbol of unity, a symbol of the next chapters in our national story. And 60 years later, there are still so many more chapters to write. The world is watching to see what Canada will do next. So let us not dwell on all that we have achieved over the past decade. Let's aspire to achieve even more in the next 10 years and beyond. Let's stay strong, determined, and united, not just for our party, but for our country. As your leader, as your Prime Minister, I have done my very best.